Hi, my name's Alan. Let me talk to you about this EdenPURE OxiLeaf 2 air purifier. This one's called the Thunderstorm, and I'll elaborate on that more in just a second. It's very small. It's about 5 inches high, maybe 4 inches across, 5 if you count the knob here. 5 inches across, about not quite 2 inches deep. The plug folds up, so you can fold down if you need to take it traveling, and it's perfect for traveling. It's got a USB port here. I believe that's USB-C, which means you could plug it into your car cigarette lighter with a USB cord and purify the air in your car too. So one of the things I like about it is how high the plug is located on this unit, which means I can plug it into a standard outlet and still have the top outlet to plug something else in. I don't have to waste an outlet. Most things you buy, they just cover the whole outlet, and that's all you can use. With this, you can plug this in and be able to use the top outlet also, unless you just got some kind of huge cord you're trying to plug in. It doesn't have a filter that you have to buy repeatedly. Those where a lot of people get you, because they sell a unit that has filters on them, and you just got to continually buy them once a month or something like that, and that's where they kind of have a revolving account with you. No filter here. All you have to do is either you can take a can of compressed air and spray in here lightly on here, or a vacuum with maybe a brush attachment on it, just run across it. That's all you have to do. On the back here, this is where the intake is. So the fan draws the air in here, puts it out here. There is a little bit of a sound, about like a laptop or a PC fan. You know, it's not loud at all, but there is just a little bit of a noise. Your control is here. You'll turn it off. Click, turns it on. You get a little bit of an LED light here. As you turn it up, it gets to a point where it's, I think they said half, when it's half throttle, when it's half on, then you'll see a darker blue light up right here. So as you turn it up, you get a little bit more of a light here, and that lets you know as soon as you see the light, you're at about half speed. The fan doesn't increase. It's, I guess, the workings inside is what's increasing, putting out the O3. Now, what is O3? Everybody talks about the O3 smell. I like it. Now, the only thing two things I can attribute it to. I live in Texas, hot. I love to get in when it's really hot, to get into a car, turn on the air maximum, and just breathe that cold air. And it's got a different smell to it, and it's just maybe just because it's cold, but for some reason I just really love to do that in the hot summertime. Or if you've ever had a thunderstorm around you, and we're very prone to those here. When you go outside after a thunderstorm, and that's, I'm sure, why they've named it here, thunderstorm. When you go outside after a thunderstorm, the air just smells different. It just smells pure. It just smells clean. I can't really describe it if you've never noticed it, if you've never smelled it. But after a thunderstorm where there's been some lightning, where there's been some static, some electricity in the air just smells different. Well, that's what this smells like. And I mean, as soon as you turn it on, you can smell it. It's not a strong smell by any means, but I mean, it's there, and it's just for me, it's just the smell of purity. I don't know. I can't really describe it, but I really like the way it smells. And that kind of recedes after a while. When you first turn it on, of course, it's really going up in the atmosphere and finding all the impurities and stuff. And what it does is take those impurities out of the air, and it makes them heavy, I guess. It says that they'll drop down. The things that are floating around the air, the impurities, it could be mold, it could be pollen, it could be dander, it could be a lot of things floating around the air, and this attaches to them. The O3 apparently attaches to it and just makes that stuff fall. Now, they said you may have to dust a little more often in the beginning, because you've got so many of those impurities, so many of those floaties, if you will, that are coming down and landing on a hard surface. So you may see that you got to dust a little more often, but that's good. I'd much rather be able to have the impurities on a hard surface a horizontal surface than I would floating around the air. That means I've got to breathe it. It runs for about 30 minutes on, and then it'll turn itself off for about 2 minutes just to kind of cool down. That's normal. If you experience that, nothing's going wrong. That's the way it's supposed to run. If you travel, this is perfect. Again, it's got a cord that comes with it. Plug it in here or plug it in the wall when you're traveling. Perfect for a car. If you're in a lot of traffic and you get a lot of diesel smell, a lot of exhaust smell, this would be great to sit in the car. But especially if you go into a hotel room you don't know anything about, man, just to clean up the odor in the room, this will absolutely do that. If you're visiting relatives, maybe they have pets, you're not used to pets, boy, put this in the bedroom where you're staying, and this will help eliminate some of that. I really like it. We've only had ours for a couple of weeks, but I noticed right away the clean, I don't know, again, it's hard to describe, just the clean smell in the air. Not something like you'd see with a deodorizer you spray, an artificial kind of a floral thing or anything. It just smells clean. But we really like it. I bought two because I want to try to cover the whole house. I put one in my office where I am right now. We've got one near the living room where we stay at night, watching TV and stuff. So I could probably use the third one in the bedroom. You'll notice right away how clean and pure the air smells. If you got teenagers that come in and stinky, whatever, or yourself, I mean, I was a blue-collar worker for 40-something years. I know what it's like to come in stinking. And I tell you what, this right here will help relieve your home from any smells. And maybe good in a laundry room, something like that, or where you keep dirty clothes. Whatever, this is just a really great item. We really like it. I think you're going to like it too. EdenPURE OxiLeaf 2, it's the Thunderstorm, and it's going to smell like what it smells like outside after a thunderstorm. I really, really like it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think you'll like it. Hope that helps.